Chuck, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt.
I want to get to the Donna Brazile story in just a second. Let's start, though, with the basics. Is Jeff Sessions in trouble?
You know, in a normal Washington, I would say he's in extraordinary trouble. And look, he doesn't have a lot of confidence as far as the president's concerned, but the president's lack of confidence has nothing to do with why Capitol Hill is upset with him, since it is now, apparently, I believe we're up to the third time that Jeff Sessions has had to suddenly correct the record about either a meeting with Russian officials or something involving Russia. And then this last one, look, senators don't take kindly to be misled under oath, especially from the chief law enforcement officer. But it's the president's problems with him that create this sort of vice grip for Jeff Sessions. I mean, he's got a president here who's basically screaming, please do something to distract from Russia, investigate Hillary Clinton.
But Chuck, it boils down to this. If you're in a meeting on March 31st, 2016, and you hear this talk coming from George Papadopoulos saying, I got someone in the UK who can connect us to Putin in Russia, you shut it down if you're Sessions saying, I don't like the idea, and I don't even want to talk about it because it might leak. Would you not remember that conversation later?
It's hard to fathom, Matt. I think you're when controversial things get offered up and you're the person that says, no, that's a bad idea, which according to reports, Jeff Sessions did say that. Yeah, it's hard to come around to this idea that you might have just, I have so many things going on, I forgot about that one.
Chuck, can we talk about this Donna Brazile? And the thing is, I don't want to make it too much inside baseball, but Donna Brazile is a longtime Democratic Party official. She was even the acting chair for a time during the 2016 campaign. She wrote an extraordinary piece in which she basically says that Hillary Clinton, her campaign, exercised undue and inappropriate influence over the Democratic Party in the primary, such that they were pro-Hillary when they should have been a more even playing field. Do I have that right? And if that's so, what's the significance?
Well, look, on one hand, it was Captain Obvious, okay? She was the party insider. He wasn't even a member of the Democratic Party. Of course, the DNC had a finger on the scale. And of course, Bernie Sanders knew they always had a finger on the scale for Hillary Clinton. You just had to look at that debate schedule. That said, what Donna Brazile said, to say that it was to a point that it was essentially rigged in her favor, that can't be unrung. So while the Clinton campaign is arguing that, well, if you look at the details, Bernie Sanders signed the same agreement. He could have exerted similar influence. He just didn't have big dollar fundraisers to do that. That all sounds well and good, but this is a large problem, Savannah. This is a party that's barely being able to keep itself together, the Sanders wing and sort of the Clinton-Obama wing. This is a grenade, and I think that the current DNC chair, he's in big trouble here. He's got to figure out how to put this together, but he had the support of Obama and Clinton. The Sanders forces supported somebody else. I have a feeling that's how this is going to play out.
Yeah, got to leave it there. But I mean, the allegation that the Hillary campaign was basically bankrolling the Democratic Party. Chuck, thank you.
They were. Yeah. They were because the DNC was bankrupt because of Barack Obama.
Chuck Todd. All right, Chuck, thank you very much. By the way, we're going to see you Sunday for a special edition of Meet the Press, celebrating the 70th anniversary of the longest-running show on television.
And they got a lot to talk about.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.